doing tonight is getting the badges off this, and we're going to get all these little spots feathered out so I can apply body filler if necessary. And then we're going to straighten this out. We're going to get this pulled back up right here, this little bow that's in here. But first we got to get this little step pad, or this off, and then we can get in there and see how bad it is.
You fucking piece of shit, I hate these fuckers. Damn it. All of them did.
Alright, right here. Sorry guys, I was over there gathering some tools. What we're going to use to get this little pad off here is this my favorite tool right here to do about everything, including taking off the Silverado badges, and I'll show you how to save them badges. But what we're going to do, get in here and get this off. But what I'm going to do is flip the tailgate over, because what they do on these Chevys is they'll put double-sided tape on this back side of here. So we're going to flip that over. We're just gonna get that glue, that tape off there. See that? Alright, so that's all loose now. Now we can start pulling on it, and it'll start popping off. So the little trick I like to do sometimes is you go up and down. A little loud. Alright, maybe we're gonna try a different approach here. So we're just gonna come in here. If you get them little tabs, you can get it loose. And yes, I did know that these tools were underneath the car the whole time. What's going on, Landon? What we're doing tonight is getting everything torn off, the rust torn off this tailgate, so I can repair this tailgate, so I can get it ready to be airbrushed with the patina look on the tailgate. This is for a newer Silverado pickup, so. But this tailgate came off an old U-Haul truck. So, what I'm going to do is get a socket, and that works the best on those, like an 8mm. And these sockets went everywhere in my tool bag. Right here. This should do the trick. what you do is you slide this over the end of the little push pin, this little 8mm, and it will pop it off really easy. Really, really easy. Alright, it's completely off now. Just a couple of them more hanging on there. So, we got that off. Now let's look at what we got for damage there to deal with. Now this pad is junk, but someone could use it. It's not completely junk, but it's not in the greatest shape. So, alright, flip it up over here. Now you guys can probably see that damage I'm talking about right here. See how it's bowed in right here? That's just from something, because it was an old U-Haul truck. Someone probably rented it and dropped their bed or something on it, something heavy, and just smashed that box down. So what we're going to do is get that and pull and get it pushed up, and it should straighten a lot of this out right here. Now let's check something real quick. Alright, so this is an aluminum tailgate. You know, I'm seeing some damage over on this side I didn't even see before. Maybe this whole tailgate did go like that, I don't know. But it don't matter because we're going to airbrush it, and if it's just a piece of crap, we're going to hang it on the wall. If someone wants to buy it, I don't care, but... Which I don't think it's messed up that bad. That means since it's aluminum, it should be fairly easy to move around. So, let's back this up a little bit here. Alright, now we gotta just assess the damage. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this tonight because it's gonna be a little loud and I'm gonna be making a lot of noise. But we'll try pushing on it and see what happens. That hurt. That's what you don't want to do, people. We're alright though. It did push a lot of that out. We're going to keep pushing on that with something a little bit better. And I don't have that tool that would make it easier. Don't have anything. So, that really hurt, people. We're going to try this really expensive hammer here and see if this works a little better. Trying to think of something to use that I can push on that a little harder. Might have to just go back to going this way again. Alright. So we're going to go ahead and get this clip out of here. It's really pissing me off. Alright, back to this 8mm. This is how you get these off really easy. Watch. See this clip? Watch. Perfect. If it wasn't broke, you could save it. This one, that's how you save them right there, people. You just use an 8mm on the back of them, and they pop right off. See this one down here? There's another one right here. Right here. Watch. Watch. 8mm. Boom. You just saved the clip. You don't have to buy a new one. Sorry guys, it's a little hot in the garage tonight. I need to get a fan out here. Just haven't yet. You might have to wait on this. What I'll do is get the front side cleaned up with the emblems and stuff. And then tomorrow I'll probably make a live in the middle of the day, so it can be a little bit louder. Which it is moving, man. I did move it a little bit, but I just need to get that just hit it with the hammer and go the rest of the way. Because I'm going to apply pressure to this, but I also need to hit right there at the same time to get that thing to like that, you know what I mean? So we're going to hold off on that for tonight, because I need to beat the crap out of it. And instead we're going to flip her back over. And we're going to take this badge off. Now I'm showing you guys a lot of little tricks here that you can use. See the Silverado badge? What we're going to do is get some tape. This right here will work. You're going to get some tape, some Scotch tape. And you're going to lay it over the emblems. You're going to do about 3 pieces of tape. What I'm doing here is I'm saving this badge. The reason I'm putting the tape down is so that it's spaced apart to where it originally was. And then we can go ahead and come back and use this orange tool again. I like this tool because I use it for a lot of different things. So what you're going to do, that helps a lot. If you get a rag, and you gotta rub this tape on her quite a bit. You gotta get it really stuck on there. Alright. So pick up this tape. Now you will get in there like that, but that's fine. So next thing, this thing, I need to shave the edge of it. It's getting a little too big. What you're gonna do is get a Bondo spreader. You're gonna get a Bondo spreader, like this one right here. And you're gonna come in here, same thing, and you can sit there and cut that tape. That double-sided tape on the back side. Alright, it's alright if this moves out of the way a little bit. It just has to stay on that tape correctly. Again, like this. If I'm using the right tape, it doesn't seem like this is really sticking well. We'll see when we're done. Well, there explains the tape. It did not work so well.
What the fuck?
Alright, so we're gonna have to put this one on individually. Sorry, this does work, people, but you can't use cheap tape. And I am using cheap tape. Again, what the fuck? Oh my god, I look like an idiot right now. This does work. I'm not joking, it does work. Just don't use that really cheap tape. The reason I have this cheap tape is because I use it for airbrushing, just for cover. I really don't want it to stick too well because I don't want it to rip off the artwork. And this is completely just screwed. Alright, well I failed on this video. Look, it can't even stick to tape. That's just pathetic. Alright, the only thing that's helping me right now is from pushing down so hard is there's an indentation on here where the letter was. So we'll go ahead and straighten that shit out. What a joke. This does work, people. It just happened to happen on camera that I look like an idiot, but it does work. I always do this every time I take badges off. If I'm trying to save them, this is how I do it. So it does work. Just have to have the right tape. You have to have the right tape. Alright. Usually what happens, you'll get it peeled off and then you'll stretch this tape out and it'll bring the letters back straight again. But like I said, the tape that I used in this situation is probably the junkiest tape that you could have used. Or it's just so damn hot out that it just don't want to stick. But we got it off straight for the most part here, people. We can worry about that later. Or I might not even put one on here. Holy shit. Alright, so I don't have an eraser wheel here. So we're just gonna kind of rub this shit off. Maybe. If you haven't, please subscribe to the channel. I create daily automotive content and I try to go live every single night. We're taking a break from the Mini Cooper that's been on here and we're gonna do some airbrushing on this tailgate. But tomorrow we're gonna get back on the Mini Cooper and start cleaning that up. So that's, we got the big stuff off. So we can't get this all the way off tonight because of I don't have my music here. I guess I'm not prepared to do this tailgate. I thought I was, but apparently I'm not. So now what we're gonna do is go through. See, we did make that a little better. That does look a lot better by just pushing on it. This tailgate's gonna probably be fine. We're gonna get out some sandpaper here, preferably 180, because it's not too rough. What do we got here? 180. Now this paper's been in here for a couple years, so hopefully she works well. Alright, we're gonna try to just feather this stuff out. There is a dent here, but we'll worry about that later. Now, even if you're putting Bondo over this, you have to go in here, curl that thing up, even if it's a dent, and sand within that dent. You have to get it sanded so that you know that your body filler is going to stick to it. Alright, that's good. Now to get some body filler on it. We're not going to worry about this yet because this is probably mostly going to be 80 grit through here because I'm probably going to have some body filler in this area, so we're not going to worry about that. There's some scratches in here. Let's feather this one out right here. Big nasty chip. So what we're going to do is finish this tailgate off and make it nice before we put the patina on here, because I don't want it all like this and I just patina it. You can see these scratches in here are pretty heavy. Got them big ones out of there. Everything else is looking good. We can hit this a little bit right here. Very light stuff there. There's one right here. Okay, we got the big stuff out of there. Now, like I said, we're going to worry about this tomorrow because it's going to be a little loud me trying to hit it and stuff with the hammers to get it straightened out. So, what we're going to do is probably in the live stream there, because I need to get the eraser wheel on here. And tomorrow I'll probably do another live, straighten that out and get it ready. But we're going to get this so far, and then we're going to put this on the corner for a second, and then we're going to get back to the Mini Cooper tomorrow. But thank you guys for sticking around and watching the live for tonight. But yeah, just stay tuned and we'll keep doing things on this right here. We gotta get it slowly prepped to be able to get it painted, which in the next video, there'll probably be about 2 more videos before I can officially start laying some color down. But please subscribe to the channel if you haven't. And we got this stuff, we got custom airbrushing stuff going on, we got the detailing going on with the Mini Cooper, and my daily stuff is automotive painting and auto body. So check out the channel, please do. Daily content, guaranteed. Thank you guys.